Welcome to Kinky Knots Cafe, Proactive is the Way, where we provide you tools and resources to enhance your mind, body, and spirit. Get ready, folks. Let us nurture you from the inside out. Without self knowledge, we cannot go beyond the mind. Jiddu Krishnamurti. It is officially a new season, y'all. And we have laid out a plan to enhance you and your family's health and overall wellness. Last season, we focused on the book Designing Your Life by Bill Burnett and Dave Evans. I chose this book as our annual focus because I believe it is so important that we really look at what we want in life and pursue that, daring to be different, versus leaning on attempting to live a life that was not of our design or never designed for us. This book was amazing. But as I was reading it, when I got to certain areas, I lacked the understanding of myself or the subject to competently complete the respective task. So I thought it would be helpful to do a deeper dive into some of the areas of focus to help us better understand ourselves by addressing the why behind our behaviors, by reading books such as Atomic Habits or The Mountain Is You, and the how in our approach to life and our preferences. I don't know about you, but personally, this was very helpful as I have never sat down and conducted an in-depth introspection. While I do yoga almost every day and select an intention in which I reflect, I was never intentional about observing how I managed the outcome and determining if I was effective by taking the best course of action. In addition, we took a look at tools such as mind mapping to help with ideation, comprehension, and memorization. And we also learned how to build an effective guiding team so that we could leverage our network to get information and develop at an exponential rate. I'm telling you, my year was a year of ahas, growth, and success. What about you? Let me know about your experiences. Make sure to subscribe to Proactive is the Way. And if you like what we have to say, like and make sure to comment. All right, so what do we have in store for you this season? One of the areas we addressed during the season was about our principles. We discussed one of our favorite authors within the series, Eric Thomas, who wrote You, Oh, You. This series really woke me up. You see, I have always been one to just float in life, letting life guide me. At this time, I was not really even spiritually led. I was just flowing, and whichever way the wind blew, and if it felt right in my soul, I went with it. This type of life had me playing it safe, and while I was growing, I was not optimizing my true potential. I never felt I was leveraging any standards, and I allowed myself to flex and make concessions on my dreams and aspirations. Now, at 45 years old, I am playing catch up. So this made me think, even a river has banks that guide it. Why do I not have a set of principles or standards that guide me? Turns out that I did, but I never thought about them enough to write them down and be consistent in leveraging them in making decisions. This made me think of my pastor, Shelby. She used to say, if you are wavered in your mind and doubted in your thoughts, it will be easy to be led astray. I used to think this was about not being able to leverage my gifts of logic, discernment, and judgment to question life or certain ideologies. But perhaps it was about this notion of having standards or a set of principles to guide me so that I would stay focused and on track with my goals. So this year, we are going to bring to you nothing but goodness and continue to drop pearls of wisdom while we dive into principles that have guided some of the greats. We will leverage their principles and provide you some tools and resources that you can use to help you understand why this principle was effective and so critical to helping them get to where they are today. Our goal is not for you to become them, but use their principles as a guiding point to help you begin to think about what set of principles do you need to create in order to help guide you? What value system do you need to design to maintain excellent mental, emotional, and physical health? The reality is that if we do not have a solid foundation with regards to our value system, our mental, emotional, and physical health, potentially they all can be negatively impacted. So our schedule is set for the year. We will kick things off by reviewing Principles by Ray Dalio. Ray is one of the world's most successful investors and entrepreneurs. In his book, Principles, he shares with us his unconventional principles that he's developed, refined, and used over the past 40 years to create unique results in both life and business. And he truly believes that any person or organization can adopt these principles to help us achieve our goals. His book will set the tone for this season, and all throughout we will introduce complementary books and articles leaning on other individuals who have leveraged similar principles to determine how it has helped them or to get a different perspective in utilization. These resources will also serve to support you should you choose to leverage a certain principle within your own life. Finally, we will close each series with our song choice that correlates or that we found a way to make it correlate to our topic. And we have added a segment to the show called the Tangential Mind in honor of Tiffany, in which we will feature a specific health focus for the month or share with you resources or information to help in your overall health and wellness journey. In my Jay-Z voice, are you ready, my friends? I hope each of you are responding with a resounding yes. Good, because that's a wrap. Join us in 2 weeks as we launch our first series, which will serve as the foundation for the year ahead. Our featured book, Principles by Ray Dalio. You can pick up a copy of the book on KK Cafe's site for approved books by clicking on the link in the description. If you have questions, want to learn more about the speakers, or to access all replays, please visit www.kinkyknotscafe.com. Proactive is the way, my friends. Take good care.